What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Executive's View. I'm your host, Aaron Sears Simmons, and this is the View from on top, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with the execs, and I do appreciate that. You guys know how I get down, man. If you see the show, share the show. We're all over the place, man. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. We're doing big things. The places definitely want to take everybody along for the journey. Tonight's show is being brought to you by the good folks at ProMe, man. Use our exclusive code Executive2026 and get 15% off your entire purchase, man. They got everything there from bed sheets to comforters to throw pillows to everything imaginable to get your sleep right for you and whomever else you may be sharing the bed with. Get over to that code, man, and use our exclusive code Executive 2026 to get 15% off. I don't do this by myself. I got a slew of brothers that are sitting here ready to chop it up, talking about everything around the world of sports. The homie villain beat bopping, do whopping in the building. What's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
Villain, what's going on, my peoples? We back at it. Let's go. Let's talk some sports.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. Football season is here. Week 0 is upon us. We're gonna talk about that a lot on tonight, man. The homie LG's in the building. What's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
I mean, I thought I was a co-host, bro.
The legend.
Did I say co? What up, my dude? How we doing, sir?
Hey, man, look, hey, yeah, check out our sponsor, man. They even deliver to the trailer park. You need sheets for the trailer park.
I wasn't going there.
These sheets. Trying to get you between the sheets.
If you need new sheets at the trailer park, probably, man, they gonna get you right. Hey, yeah, we in the house, brother. We in the house, man. Look, I'm being an idiot tonight. I'm letting y'all know that now. Uh, hey, good thing, man. Last night we had a good show last night, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Faithful Nation, man. We was in the building, getting things kicked off for the week. Tonight you got Total Sports. Tomorrow backstage business. This is how we do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to those guys over there at the Forever Faithful podcast, man. The homie Larry, Big Corey, and Breaking News, man, do a great job.
Hey, I gotta give Breaking News his credit, bro. Breaking News, he called that rib injury.
He did.
Called it. He called it.
He did. I'm gonna have to go back through the archives and fire that thing up, man.
That's how you stash your player.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we got a lot to talk about, man, and not a lot of time to get to it, man. I wanted to start with a kind of heavy topic, man. The SEC and the Big Ten have all came out and said NBA, NFL, WNBA players cannot officially return to school after declaring their intent on playing professional sports. This has been a long time coming after several players has attempted to return to college and pick up NIL money or, do whatever your case may be. Larry, this has been a hot topic button for you as well as the rest of us here, but you brought this up to our attention more times than not, so I'm going to let you bat lead off here. Talk to me, big dog, man. The SEC and the Big Ten have both finally said no. Talk to me, man.
Bro. So I wish Steve was on, right? Because that
Sure,
old
he'll be
saying was,
around soon.
yeah, he'll be around. But I wish Coach was on because the old saying is, right? You give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile, right? And when I first said it, Steve said no. He said, I don't think people are gonna go that far. We are at far right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I joking? Are we at far right now?
We there.
We're there. We're there. He's like, I don't think nobody's gonna take it that agree. When you start giving guys 6, 7 year eligibilities, right? The money is there. Money is always gonna be, that caveat to have people say, you know what? Maybe I could stay in the pocket another 2 mil. Maybe I could pocket another 5 mil. And it's gotten to the point where guys are literally in NFL training camps and going back to college. And these judges are signing these court orders to let them return. Like when you open that door, bro, you see what's happening. And I'm a dude that I believe that if you are amateur, right? Remain an amateur, right? If you are a pro, be a pro. Now, what NCAA start getting conscrewed is they want to maintain their amateur status, but they were cashing them checks, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where it became an issue because we all know high school football teams, they ain't cashing checks like that. They may generate a little revenue here and there. You know, you see a couple of like football teams that they get a one game on ESPN. You know, you see these high schools now, they getting a little Nike money, a little Adidas money, but they ain't getting these SEC network deals. They ain't getting these big checks. And then now you got guys that are saying, well, shoot, what's really an amateur?
Mm-hmm.
Because we all said it, all three of us said it. NCAA, they not really amateurs because the leagues have been profiting off of them. They just couldn't really profit, quote unquote, you know. But now they can actually profit, and it's getting out of control. You see guys even now. Remember, you seen. I want to see what the SEC is going to do because remember the guy for LSU, the basketball player. Remember he signed
Mm-hmm.
and he been in the G League for like a year or two. So is he now ineligible? It's getting all, I'm gonna say, convoluted because now just say like the Big Ten, they said you can't be on a pro roster and come back. So now what do these guys do? They say, oh, you can't come back, but now you just left an NFL camp. Well, you could have put some game tape up, and we know that some of these other teams might have put you on the practice squad, or you could have
Yeah.
went to the CFL, or you could have went to UFL. Like that was my whole point when I first brought this up. You open the door for it, and then now you're gonna see all these court battles. You're gonna see all this other stuff. I'm a firm believer. Hey, you do your 4 years, or we see guys they redshirt 1 year, and they may be a fifth year senior because they redshirted 1 year. But you get 4 years, maybe that's one because you redshirted the 1 year. But after that, you SOL, and if you on somebody's pro roster, you should not be able to return point blank. Hey, go join the real world. Go get a real job at that point. I don't care how much money's on the table. You should have got it in. If that's the case, you know, all three of us, I might have took sports a whole lot more serious if I was in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I could get NIL money, but that ship is sailed, bro. That ship is sailed, and that's
I think
and
I think the biggest thing in villain. I'll come to you here in a minute. I think the biggest thing is like I understand that there is quick, easy money to be made at the college level if you're a former player there. Um, I just think it sets a bad precedent, and I was one. You don't have to wait for Coach to get in here. I was one that thought you was crazy when you mentioned it. I think it was almost a year ago when you started talking about it.
yeah.
Um, and here we sit. Um, I didn't think that. Hold on. I didn't think that there had to be a judge ruling to come down in order for the SEC and the Big Ten to grow a set and put the kibosh on it. You feel me? I didn't think
The,
that was the case because
That's the
again,
problem.
the,
That's
yeah,
that's the real problem, serious. They're waiting for the government to get involved because they want to keep their hands clean. They just
right,
want it to go so left. They want the whole system to be so chaotic that the government makes the rules so that they can get their power back because the players are empowered to do this crap. And the coaches, why would I listen? As much as I give Lane Kiffin crap for being who he is, why would I blame him? It's not against the rules to
you trying
bring
to
this
win.
kid back.
You trying to win.
right,
Exactly.
You
It's
trying to
not
win.
against the rules, Larry, to bring him back. So why would I not start the rule? Like they're waiting for they waiting for Daddy to come in and separate the kids from fighting. That's what they want to do. Like it's ridiculous, and I don't blame these coaches. I don't blame these schools. It's like the SEC and the Big Ten finally had to step in because it was about to be on tomorrow, right? Tomorrow was the day where Wright was going to be able to go back to college and be at LSU until they made that ruling. So like I'm not surprised, seriously. Like they just want the system to go so bad that the government is going to do their dirty work for them so that they keep their hands clean. It doesn't matter what sink it is that gets dirty with the mud on their hands. It doesn't matter what sink. So it's ridiculous. It's a joke.
I hate that.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
dude,
you good, you
I
good.
go
I
in
mean,
further with y'all. I go in further with y'all, and I want both of y'all opinions on this. It's not, to me, it's not fair. Now, if you get, this 18-year-old kid and he playing against somebody who's 21, you could be a 14-year-old and playing against an 18-year-old in high school. You 21 and you on a NCAA roster. I have no problem with that. But some of these guys are 25, 24, 25, and you competing against 18-year-olds. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
See, again, I have to wear this because, again, I have been of the camp that I don't care, strap up, play ball. And, understanding the physiological differences between a 25-year-old and an 18-year-old. An opportunity for an 18-year-old to, put stuff on tape and, further his career, and a 25-year-old who's been there, done that, tried to go on, for whatever reason didn't pan out, came back, took my spot, or took, your kid's spot. I'm starting to look at it differently because for me, it's not necessarily about whether an 18-year-old can hoop with a 25-year-old. I mean, I was playing ball at
But for every
10.
LeBron you got a million non-LeBrons. For every
Correct.
Bryce Harper, you got a million non-Bryce
Yes.
Harpers, bro. I'm just being
And
for real.
that's the come to Jesus moment that I had to have, because you're right, Larry. It's not really fair. But to Lane Kiffin's point, it's in the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, should we vilify and be mad at Lane Kiffin for operating within the confines of the rules, or is the issue and the problem solely on the conferences for allowing these individuals to do that? Villain, talk to me.
No, as much as I want to be mad at Lane Kiffin for doing something that's skeevy, it's not against the rules. And to Larry's point, they're trying to win. So why wouldn't they do this? Like, this is a whole fundamental system breakdown because the kids finally stood up for themselves and said, you know what? I may be an amateur athlete and you may be giving me an education, but you're exploiting me. And I want to be paid and I want to be compensated and not be punished like Chris Webber was for taking a couple dollars here and there. Like, you know what I mean? And so instead of policing it, instead of putting a system in place that benefits both sides, they let it go rampant. And then they're going to have it so bad that the government has to come in and put it back to where these schools are back in the advantage. They don't want to share the pot. They don't want to share in this whole fruitful thing that we call college athletics. They want it back the way they had it. They want to be in charge, and these kids are just the field hands. I'm going to be real brutal with it. That's what they want. So they're going to be like, all right, it's just like letting a kid stick his finger or stick a key in the electrical socket. You're going to let him do it until he gets shot. And then you're like, you know what? You're going to find out. That's how you're going to find out. They're just like, yep, let it go. Let it go. And then the whole system is going to break down. And then now the government's going to come in, the U.S. government, looking for people, lobbyists, looking for votes, looking to get back in office. These senators that don't give a damn about college sports, that are looking for votes, they're going to come in and they're going to have this whole system in place to make themselves look good. So they get what they want, and college and athletics get what they want. They get the system broken down, and these kids get no rights back the way it was before. It's a joke. It's a political game. And it's ridiculous.
Is the issue the NIL or the issue the way the NIL is being managed? Because I've heard both arguments.
It's not the NIL. It's how it's being managed, which means it's not being managed at all. Because these colleges don't want to pay these kids this money. You think they want to give Arch Manning $6-7 million a year? No, they don't want to give him that money, but he commands that money. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the highest paid quarterback this year, or highest paid player this year? Larry, I don't even remember. Is it my man from Miami, the quarterback that was at Duke,
He
Messiah?
got he got some crazy money. He got some really good money. But
Yeah, but
you
so,
know,
but do you think they want to pay to get these kids there?
Yeah, Darren
No.
Messiah. Messiah's making
Yeah.
6.5 mil.
Yeah, they don't want to pay these kids. They want to be like, here's your education, go, go, go. And then when they leave early, they don't have to keep paying. There's just one kid in the classroom. They don't care. It's not the fact that it's NIL. It's the fact that it's the Wild West of the NIL. There's no policing to it. This crap. It's ridiculous. It's no. The only sport where it's out of control is football. Basketball, Larry,
it's getting there. It's getting there.
it's
Basketball's getting
getting
there.
there, right? But
Basketball's
like,
getting there.
you don't see this in gymnastics. Livy Doon wasn't having this problem at
Dude,
LSU.
Right.
You know what I'm
They-
saying?
Dude, I'm just saying, bro. The guy from LSU, the other guy, he played 2 years of G League,
Mhm.
2 years. And you know, I hate to say it like that, but we all at that age. Hey, you don't make it in the NBA, go get your ass overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, go play in the G League, go get your ass overseas or something like that. You don't go back to college. It's the NIL money. Because I can tell y'all right now, if it wasn't for the NIL money and these guys wasn't potentially making, you know, a cool easy meal or 2 meal or something like that, they would be exploring those options. Because if they was getting 50,000, ain't nobody going back to college for no 40, 50,000 so they can go work a regular job and make. They're not doing that. But it's the money. It's the fact that they're like, okay, why should I be on the NFL roster? I'm only gonna make 200,000 this year. I can go back to college, beat up on these kids because I've already been on an NCAA roster for 4 or 5 years. I can go beat up on these kids like a superstar and then make a cool 5 million, and then I probably could be redrafted again. Now I'm a second round pick where I was undrafted. It's one of those type of deals, bro. And I'm like I said, I'm just one of them dudes that's like, I strongly believe that the NCAA players should have been getting paid, right? But
Mhm.
it should be paid within rules and structure. And like, you cannot sit up and have guys with 7, 12 kid, 12 years of
Get a
eligibility.
history.
Yeah. Because then where you gonna go with it? Like, you're gonna see guys already getting 6 years of eligibility, 7 years of eligibility. They're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I need to get a judge to grant me an 8 year. I need to get me a judge to grant me a 9 year. Like, what are y'all Ice Cube on High Learn over here? You a super duper senior? Like, bro, what, dude? I'm just being for real, dude. What classes are you? Trinidad Chandler's. What classes are you taking after 6 years of college,
He's getting
bro?
5 million.
Yeah,
You
I
should be
mean,
a
you could
doctor.
you can get as many associates, or you can get a
Bro.
doctorate, right? But you can get. I could have had like 4 associates going with my one associate and my one bachelor's. Like, if I had took a couple extra classes, you only need to take 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, for 6 years, bro, you should be a rocket scientist for 6 years,
You would think, right?
bro. I mean, because you think about it, you had guys who were graduate transfers, right? And that was the guys they were working on, you know, some they were lawyers or something, like working on something like that, right? But
Mhm.
you a 6 year and you a 6 year senior? Like, what classes are you taking? Football? I'm just being for real. Are you even taking any classes?
No,
That
what's a class?
Yeah, what's the class?
What is that? What is that?
What's the class,
Where
bro?
do we?
I mean, I'm just being for
Where do you
real.
want me to go? Where am I supposed to go?
Remember the dude? What was the dude that played for Utah and he had got like 8, 7 years or something of eligibility because he kept getting hurt? Like,
Mhm.
dude, what classes are you taking at this point, bro? I'm just being for
Yeah,
real. You've
not
been in school.
surprised.
You've been in school. Your kids are in school with you now at this point, bro.
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah, basically.
It's like,
Basically,
come
you
on,
like
dude.
you like what's it Melon from what's that movie when Rodney Dangerfield go back to school?
Yeah,
Instead he go back to college.
back to school.
You're a
Yeah, back to
melon.
school.
Back to
Yeah,
school.
man.
You're a melon.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
dude. And it's funny because like think about it, dude. Even like you got guys like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was joking about it, but technically, Dwight still got eligibility. He's like, oh yeah, that's just my Hall of
And
Fame
coach,
ring.
stop playing me. I don't hate the SEC, but they were second. The Big Ten was first. The Big Ten came in, and they were the first ones to lay the hammer down. Then the SEC said, "All right, I guess we gotta go join the party." So that's how that went down. You
But
know what
Yeah,
I'm
Lane
saying?
man.
Kiffin did say something, you know what I'm saying? Unless you hit, SEC guys. So I mean, let's give
Hmm.
coaches credit there. Give coaches credit there.
Yeah,
But
no, there's no SEC bias with me. It's only LG. LG got that hate in the blood. It's
No,
hate.
but even what was it Monkey talking about he got that call from
Hmm.
Lane Kiffin said he didn't. But this is how even crazy it
Yeah,
is.
but no, he came out Larry. He came out and said, "I don't know why he was calling me. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
calling me.
You don't know why he calling you. Get a
So you
grip,
could
man."
release the kid, and then they released him, so now he can go
Hmm.
and play in college. Like, what are we
Exactly.
doing here? What are we doing here?
Meanwhile,
Like,
you can't pick
crazy
the right
word,
quarterback. You talking
crazy
about why
word.
people calling you?
but it's one of them. It's one of them things, dude. And that's just me. I mean, I'm gonna take this to a whole other level, man.
You
Quit
normally do.
pacifying people. Quit pacifying people. Quit making
Mm.
these easy roads for people. Like, dude, if you don't
Hmm.
cut it in the NFL, you know what you do? You go get your ass a regular ass job. What's the fuck you went to college for? Like, bro, it's
That's
one of the
easier
things,
said
man.
than done, man. Like I don't think you can. I don't think you can paint with a broad brush like that. Like you gotta understand. Again, we're all athletes and former athletes here. Like if you have a way to do the thing that you love, what I'm saying, and make a good living or a good buck doing it, whether regardless of whether you're beating on or playing in the NFL, NBA, or whatever, or you got the eligibility to go back and do that, then so be it. Like here's the thing: like, is it wrong? Yes. Is it immoral? No, because it wasn't illegal until now. You feel me?
Hmm.
And so I don't think you can say that and be like,
Well, I
just
don't want
take
to
your
say the
ass
word
to
illegal though.
on
I
LinkedIn
mean,
and
but
get
then
a job.
y'all gotta think about the dude that y'all talking to because me and my boys, and I wish Jesse was here right now because Jesse would back me up on it. We playing in a semi pro basketball league, and the dude was talking all this crap because he plays in the G League. Let alone y'all getting y'all ass bust by 30, and my boy literally dropped like 45 on you to me. And I told him, I said, dude, we got regular jobs. If you ain't on the NBA roster right now, you might need to start thinking about what you're gonna do with your life
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
like I said, I grew up in an age where it's like, okay, did I make my high school team? Yes. Okay. Will I, play good enough to make it to a college roster? Yes. Okay. Do I make it to where I can get on an NFL roster? Maybe, maybe not. But it was nobody was like, oh, you know what? He was on the JV team. I think we'll let him go play back with the middle schoolers so he can look better. Nobody doing that. Like it was like, you know what? Do I got the goods or not got the goods? And you don't pacify people. You don't do that, bro. But that's the age that we live in. We live
But
in
the
the
thing
colony
is
age.
that pacification though. Like
To
I don't
let him go back
necessarily say
and
that's
play with his 18,
pacifying them.
bro. You signed a
Listen, you
NFL
act like
contract.
everybody in college is 18 years old now. Come on with that.
No,
I don't
I'm
want to
not
hear
saying
this.
they're not.
I want to hear
I'm
this
not.
mess now.
I'm not saying that they are not, but I'm just saying is that if, first of all, if you have been on a quote unquote college roster, that means you've been getting damn near pro level training. You've been
Hmm.
eating good. You ain't you've been your body been developing, and then now you going back and you playing against these guys that are 18, 19 years old. I'm just saying is that that's you're gonna have some type of unfair advantage. Even the guy for the Brown, dude, he was like a all SEC player, and you gonna let him go back?
I
Bro,
mean, again, but
Nobody, no, but nobody's letting them come back right now. Like the
no.
rules,
But I'm
there was
saying
no
is that
rule
they
for them to
were.
go back or not go back. No,
But I'm
it
saying they
wasn't. No,
were.
that's
there
my
They
was
were.
no
point.
rule. That's the point. There was no rule saying they could not go back. It wasn't like they were being back in. And don't use the
Some
excuse like these
backdoor
18,
entry or something
19 year
like
old
No,
that.
kids,
no.
these
The
poor
judge.
19-year-old kids. Like, no, there was no rule that said they could not go back. They're making more money in college than they would
Yeah,
sitting
and
on
that's what
a
I'm saying.
roster in the
And that's what I'm
NFL
saying.
or being being on the practice squad. They would make more money being a starter on a college football team. That's the problem.
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm saying.
money
I'm
is out
agreeing
of
with you.
control. If wouldn't you go to a job? Would you
Not,
go to a big company like Google, or would you go work for a smaller company if they were paying you more money? You
I'm
go
saying,
for the smaller
but
company.
if I started at the smaller company and then I got hired to Google, you work your way up. And if you got the goods to
Yeah,
work
but
to be
I'm
up, I'm
getting
gone.
more money at the smaller company. Give me the bread. Give me the bread.
Bro,
Come
like I
on,
said,
man.
if you work your
Comfortable.
way
Yeah,
up,
And
you
yeah,
there's
work
yeah.
hot
your
That's
way
good,
up,
college
Doug.
you
girls
see it,
running
you go back.
around. Come on
See
now.
that? See now you out of
Going
pocket.
back.
I'm not out of
Very
pocket.
You ain't
I
out of
know why they
pocket
go
now.
back. What
You
up,
ain't out of
coach?
look,
pocket.
What
What's
it do,
going
coach?
on? What's going on?
Barry's gonna be
You
like
hear what's
that.
going
What's
on,
that
coach? Get
guy?
it when you feeling, big dog.
It was that guy. He playing defensive end. He's 47 on a college team right now. That's gonna be Barry. He's gonna be like, look, I got a couple more sacks than you, coach.
I know I'm gonna be
Then
like
fill me in.
unnecessary roughness. What's the quarterback that was like 40
Fill me
something years
in.
old
That's gonna
coming
be
Yeah,
out
I
of
Big Dog.
college?
mean,
Ain't nobody.
I mean, South Carolina State, had like the guy who was like 58 years
Yeah,
old, like out there
Yeah.
playing and
50
stuff
years
like that.
old.
So I mean, it's like it's crazy. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like it's just it's ridiculous. It was getting out of hand. We talk about this all the time, where it's like, hey, um, the NCAA kind of threw the rock and hit their hand, and it's like, y'all want NIL, y'all want all this, okay, have fun, and it's almost like I'm glad the Big Ten and the SEC, and I'm glad like the heads of these conferences was like, all right, enough, because it's like they're the only ones who can stop it, because it's like the NCAA is just gonna sit there and just twiddle their thumbs and look at their shoes, and like and let everything and I'm glad, because it's like it was just ridiculous, like guys who were getting sacks in preseason games, guys who were like making plays, guys who were scoring touchdowns. And let's be honest, I feel like a lot of this comes from guys where it's like some of these guys might have been able to, like, if you have a good showing in this like maybe you make the roster, maybe you do make the roster of the Bucks or the Browns or whatever like that, but they probably started writing on the wall and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back because we got this little injunction or whatever like that. But it's just it's all ridiculous. Like I said, as much as I love college football and just college sports in general, it's like it's the wild wild west, and the NCAA wants to come in on their white horse and save collegiate sports. So I'm glad that the conferences are like, you know what, if they're not going to do it, we'll do it, because this is getting ridiculous. Because again, where was it going to stop? Like you were joking about like Dwight Howard and stuff like that. Like that. It's like, look, hey man, like I played 4 years in the NFL, but like, hey, I got some eligibility left. Let me come back. It's no, like it's like you went through the process. You went to you are a professional now. It's like I can't. I wish I can go back and play like Pop Warner or something like that, but I can't. What I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous. Like it's I don't know. It's just it's very icky. It's a slippery slope, and I'm glad somebody finally said, okay, this is enough, because it's one thing to have a fifth year senior. It's one thing to even have a guy who maybe had some bad luck and they give him a 6 year. Okay, but it's like guys who played 4 years and then went on and like no take bye.
Wow.
That bye. So it's like
Yeah.
injury exceptions, and then it's like it's like there are guys who are still like, well, I had 2 seasons like wiped out by like we still have, I think we have we have a couple of these like COVID guys.
The last year.
This is
This
but
the
this, I was gonna say to you, I was like this is the last year of the COVID guys. After this year, bye. We should be done with this. It should be all over. Like
Kick
like
rocks.
again, if you look at it, some of these guys like play full 4 year careers at college, and then like you get that fifth year or whatever like that if you go to grad school or whatever that, and then that's it. If you were injured and missed the whole season, okay, maybe in a certain circumstance you need to go through the process. You get a 6 year after, but these guys are just like you brought up Chambliss. It's like, oh, it's not our fault that you had to start out at Ferris State and then you finally got to the big time. And he's like, you know what, I like it here, man. You can't get 4 years at Ole Miss because you started at Ferris State, my man. Like that ain't how it worked. So it's just
Yo,
Dude, Coach, I'll go even further, dude. These judges, man, are they paying these dudes on the payroll or something? Because they just like,
Bear,
oh, you want this? Sign it.
Very
Hilarious. You
serious,
know they.
very serious. Like obviously, I'm gonna say, Larry, welcome to college sports.
Yeah,
Welcome to
I already
welcome
know. I already know.
You
They
know,
just
you know they on the payroll. They lobbyists, man.
the
How do you think?
the
They
old
they,
mis
they
the old
are.
mistrial, like the whole like the trial, whatever like that. It was a sham. It was awful. They showed it on local TV in Mississippi. It was like they watched it like you watch like a TV show, whatever. It's like this is how ridiculous it is, and it's like like with the Salisbury thing. It's like well, it was in the Lubbock County Court. A judge who was a tech, you know, like alum, who was friends with Cody Campbell. He sided. You guys won't believe this, but he sided in favor of Texas Tech.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
I never saw
I
that
heard
one.
that.
They had the Trinity Chambliss thing. They had it in Oxford, Mississippi. Does anybody know what city in Mississippi Ole Miss is in? Anybody?
I think
Anybody?
it's
Which is
called.
why I guess to say Oxford.
Oxford, Mississippi. Correct. 10 points for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like this whole thing is a sham. It's stupid. And again, like I said, I think we all wanted the players to get paid and the profit off of their likenesses and stuff like that. But again, there were no guidelines set, and that was my biggest thing. I was like, you can't let it be the Wild Wild West, and it has become that. And I'm glad that there's some sense of it being reined in a little bit.
Yeah, but that's what they wanted, like I said, and I don't want to beat that into the ground. They wanted it to be the Wild West so that somebody can come in and do their work for them. And I'm curious, and then we can move on to the next topic. I'm curious as to the motive of the SEC and the Big Ten to make this ruling today. Like I don't think they did it to save the sport. Like to me, I feel like they got pressured
They
to do
needed to
it.
save face. They needed to save face.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
feel like they got pressured to do it because they were looking like a fool.
because you know what I think where some of this came from. If you out here and you recruiting, right, and you got this high school players, and we know how these guys are now. They pick and choose where they want to go, and you got this 5-star athlete, and you're like, you know what? Hmm, could I go to this school that isn't allowing these NFL players to come back and compete and ball, or would I go to this SEC team and now I'm competing with this guy who's been on an NFL roster? Hmm. I think some of the recruiting had to play into it too, because these guys they want to be able to bring in these players and still, quote unquote, have a recruiting process. Because we know how these guys is. They look at the landscape and they say, you know what? Do I want to go here and be a backup, or even further? These guys now, because we talked about NIL, that transfer portal. Now you
Yep.
got guys like, you know what? Hey, do I want to compete with this guy who been an all SEC player, or do I want to transfer out? And I think that might have had something to play with it too.
Yeah, I mean, but you have guys like Rayola who like left Nebraska to go be a backup in Oregon. Like
I know he's gonna be a backup, but he's hurt. I give Rayola a little bit of a because he's hurt.
He'll get a red shirt year.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a
exactly
red
gonna
shirt.
be again. It's like he's gonna go to Oregon. He's gonna get a little guap. You know what I'm saying, from the big
Yeah,
green machine out there in Eugene, and it's like a red
Jonathan
shirt year.
Moore comes out next year, and he'll be the
Yeah,
guy. And he'll,
it's like yeah, more goes and does whatever stuff like that. Big things for Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I know that they hope. And then Rayola comes off the bench and like so he's getting essentially a red shirt year because then he's gonna go through this. He's gonna file for the thing. Whatever. They're like, oh, I was hurt. Blah 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 blah. He gets his
yeah,
extra year. He comes back and then there you go. And that's just now people are gonna have to be a little bit more creative to find the loopholes in the system. So
and that's the thing, and that was the last thing I was going to bring up. Like now that the SEC and the Big Ten has put the kibosh on it, what loophole are they going to find now to get the workaround? You know what I'm
they'll
saying?
find
Like
it.
we were talking about the COVID year. Now that loophole's gone. So now we're gonna have a phantom back injury.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yep.
red shirt year, and he was hurt and all the things. So
because what like if I think it's 3 or 4 games. If you don't play if
Yeah,
you play in more than 3 games, you can still qualify for a red shirt. I think it's 3 or 4. I'm not sure.
yeah,
So it's
something
like
like that.
you're gonna have guys who are gonna play in a couple games and then be like, hey, you know,
yeah, I'm
uh,
good.
I'm good. And then it's like then they can qualify and try to like apply for like another redshirt year. So again, they're just going to find different ways. It's just like and Larry, you already know about this. If you build a wall, they're just going to build a tunnel
Yep.
underneath it.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude, they just need to, like I say, I'm all for them getting paid. They just need to put some guardrails. That's the key word. They need guardrails on this stuff.
Well, like I said, and Barry said, it's like let's not keep beating the dead horse. It's like we know why there's no guardrails because the NCAA
Yeah.
wants to come in and be like, we're gonna save college sports. Look at us, and it's like no. There should have
Salary
been,
cap. We're
yeah.
gonna put a
You
salary
shouldn't
cap.
have, yeah. You shouldn't have just. Yeah, salary cap. Yeah, it was crazy. But it's like, but
We're gonna
like,
put a
yeah, it's just
salary cap.
the NCAA wants to come in and save, because they want to be like, oh, like you guys couldn't do this yourself, so now here we are to try to save it. And it's like again, like no, I feel like the people who run the SEC and the Big Ten, and to a lesser extent the Big 12 and ACC, I think those people are smart enough to kind of maybe come together and be like, okay, let's figure this out. You know.
Yeah.
We don't need the NCAA. Let's figure this out.
They should have done that, and yet they didn't. So
They didn't.
we'll move it along real
You,
quick.
you'll see, hey, I'll say this real quick. Hey, you'll see how many guys don't quickly declare to go back when they have to go play at like Division 3 NAIA school.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to
gentlemen,
come back and you go to New Mexico State or Southeast
Yeah,
Missouri State or whatever, like if you really want to come back,
yeah.
yeah,
gentlemen, we got college football to discuss. Man, week 0 is here. It's been a long time coming. Normally, you guys know how I get down. We do the little pick 'em jump. We're gonna wait to say that for week 1, but I cannot get us off this college football conversation and not talk about a couple of these games. Villain, talk to me, man. We got a couple of them, man. Which one you looking forward to seeing?
Go on, say it, man. Go ahead.
I
Go ahead, man. Go
mean,
ahead, man.
it's on the docket. I mean, New Mexico State could be one of your 3 wins you get this year. So, I mean, talk about it.
I love it.
And he's gone. Larry, talk to me, big dog. Where's your head at, big homie?
Because you offended me. Like, why you guys say some stuff like that? I ain't said nothing about your whack team and you firing coaches left and right. But you guys say, oh, one of your 3 wins might come this week. Hey, man, Mom,
You would get more. You would get more.
turn it off, Mom. Turn it off. You off, Mom? Are you off? Good. Hey, fuck you, man. All right? I don't care. All right? I ain't gonna put up with this no more. Okay? And we getting that win. Okay? We gonna get one of them wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
get one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, listen. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna have my work done jersey on. I'm gonna enjoy it because Larry and I ain't gonna have a lot to cheer about. Shout out to controversial Corey. We ain't gonna have a lot to cheer about, so we might as well get it in while we can.
The line is 30.5, man. Y'all should beat them by
Because New Mexico State is terrible. I mean, and again, it's like, look, this is it. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, like you people think that, again, and we talked about this last week. I think it's like Florida State doesn't stink. So
They're hella bad.
it's like there's talent there. There's talent there.
No, they stink when you're trying to play against the big dogs. They're actually really good when you're playing against bums.
If they do not cover this spread against New Mexico State, I will be very concerned moving forward for the Seminoles because. Like I'm looking at it now. Yeah, like that's what I said. They do not cover this spread. If they do not win this game 45-7, 52-3, something like that, I would be very concerned for the Florida State Seminoles moving forward because again, it's like everybody's going to be all amped up. I mean, it's like, look, everybody's 0-0 now. It's like Doak is going to be on fire Saturday night. They're going to be banging the drum. Chief Osceola going to come out there and do his thing, stuff like that. And it's just like, I mean, it's New Mexico State. They should cover this spread, and if they don't, I'd be very concerned. So
I feel like
Yeah.
Coach, talk
Well,
to me, man. Oh, go, man.
no, go ahead. He said everything. I go ahead.
Coach, talk to me, man. Other this week zero slate, man. Which one are you looking forward to seeing?
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, to be quite honest, I am really looking forward to this NC State Virginia game. Because I want to see Virginia. It's like, okay, man, y'all started out real good last year, kind of teeter totter. So I want to see if this is just. Let's see if Virginia can keep this going. And NC State, and anybody who knows anything about college football, NC State will always win between 7 and 9 games. So is this a 7 year? I mean, is this a 9 year? We'll see. They did lose Hollywood Smoke. They lost some good players. Jolly they lost some pretty good players. But NC State is just always such a wild card, and I got a couple of ACC guys, so you know how NC State is. You just never know what you're gonna get from NC State on a week to week basis. It's just like they're just the ultimate wild card. North Carolina has had an interesting offseason, to say the least. Maybe it's for the best that they're starting over in Ireland. So far away from Chapel Hill. Maybe it's for the best that they're starting out there. They might start out 0-1 against a TCU team that's actually pretty good. And I think TCU could actually kind of like make some trouble for some people in Big 12. Other game I'm looking forward to, just because I'm higher on them than a lot of people are, and that's a USC. Again, it's like I feel like they should absolutely hammer San Jose State. If they don't, I'd be very concerned.
Damn near 40.
Yeah. So, like I said, because I'm very high, I'm buying in on a USC, because it's like, I feel like it's put up a shut up for Lincoln Riley. We talk a lot about, like, of course, Norvell on the hottest of hot seats. Lincoln Riley might be on the second hottest seat, because it's like this isn't what you think it is, dog. Like,
it's my third. It's my third.
Who do you think is the second?
If you ain't winning in Alabama, you want a hot seat. How about that? Let's the board could be up there, but I feel like with Lincoln Riley's, like, they've given him so much. They the most talented team he's had since he's been there. Disagree or disagree.
It is time to put up a shut up. It is playoffs or bust. Now, again, at USC is one of those programs where, like, we're all fans of blue blood programs that expect, if we not win a national championship, it was a failed season. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's people in the fan base who is like, it's national championship or bust. I don't want to just make the playoffs. I don't want to look at Texas. I don't want to just win the SEC. I don't want to just make the playoffs. I want to win the national championship. At Penn State, last year was unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just no. We're not having none of that. Florida State, again, while the expectations are always high, is like what actually happens might not. But it's like, at Florida State, as a Florida State fan, you expect here, not down here. You know what I'm saying? So at USC, man, and I know some Trojans, and shout out my girl Missy. Look, Lincoln Riley. Look, she's one of those people where it's like, look, what have you done for me lately? And I know some other people who's like, look, they paid a lot of money to get him there. They have the money to make him leave. So it's like, for Lincoln Riley, and again, it's like, I feel like USC moving to the Big Ten really, really hurt. Like, this was a bad time for them to move to the Big Ten, because they didn't quite have their roster together and stuff like that. And then now they're competing against, like, Oregon and Ohio State and Michigan. You're not recruiting against Oregon State and Arizona anymore. You're recruiting recruiting against, like, even the Penn State still. It's like, because, I mean, they had a bad season last year, but I mean, Penn State's still Penn State. It's still Penn State. They're still going to get blue chip 5-star recruits going to State College. They're still Penn State. I don't care what happened last year. They are still Penn State. So
but
yeah.
So USC is just now coming out of that whole mess. That with Reggie Bush and Pete Carroll. Like, to your point, and they're just getting out of it, and NIL couldn't help them get it out of faster.
Hmm.
They're just getting out of it, and now to your point, they're in the Big Ten where they have to compete against not only Oregon but Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan.
Hmm.
Like it ain't easy being USC. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
like
no, and
Y'all
again,
got
it's like look,
Indiana.
you
Y'all
gotta
got
pull it
Indiana
together.
in
in this too.
Indiana, the
Indiana,
defending national champions, and it's like
Yes.
Indiana
Aaron
starting to
Glenn.
Cincinnati.
Indiana finally starting to open up the money machine. Like I said it last week, I was like, now they're like, hey, we can spend money on football too. Like, hey, you know, you know, we, all this money we spend on basketball, we can spend it on the other sports too. Like, wow.
Hmm.
But yeah, so like I said, I'm higher on USC than most people are. So I'm anxious to see how they look, how good they look, because they should cover that spread easy. Because again, like I said with Florida State, if they don't cover that spread easy, I would be very concerned. This is not a good San Jose State team. I mean, they've had some pretty decent teams in the past. This is not one of them. They should really, take them behind the woodshed, so to speak. So, yeah, it's put up a shut up for Lincoln Riley. It's like if he doesn't get it done this year, if USC doesn't at least make the playoff, then there's going to be some tough conversations had in South Central. So.
Yeah, yeah. Larry, talk to me, big
Oh,
dog, man.
oh, real quick for people who don't know, USC is literally in South Central LA. Yes, the South Central LA that you're thinking of. Yes, USC is literally in South Central LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Larry,
The gates are 25 feet tall surrounding the school, it's in South Central LA.
Larry, talk to me, big dog, man. This week one slate, man. Where's your head at?
Man, I want to see this Jacksonville State and North Dakota State game.
You and HBCUs, man. I love it.
Dude, I love it. Dude, I do. I do love it. That's gonna be a good game though. That should be a
Yeah,
really good game, man.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
it's
dude,
two really good teams.
yeah. North
It's like
Dakota State, North Dakota State is they churn them out, bro. They churn out good seasons left and right. They always in the in that playoff to
hmm
try to win a championship, bro. So that should be a really good game. I want to see it. Y'all know me. I'm the guy. Like I literally will sit there and watch it.
yeah,
Steve, I want to see what Tarleton do this year. Hey, they was on the cusp.
Yeah,
They
they
was
were right
good.
there, man. It kind of fell
Hey,
apart for them, man. But like, yeah,
hey,
it's
you
that. I
get good
mean,
games. You get good
Sacramento.
games.
It's like Sacramento State. Welcome to the big time.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see what
yeah.
they do.
this is what they got. So,
I'm
so
gonna tell
I
you something,
want to see.
guys. I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all up late Saturday night and you want to see a bunch
Yeah,
of points scored,
Oh yeah.
that
okay?
Hawaii game. The Hawaii game.
No,
That's
no,
gonna be
no,
good.
no, 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 no. Memphis and UNLV.
UNLV.
Oh yeah, that's gonna. Yeah,
That
that's gonna be.
look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like I don't know what the line is. I don't know what the over under
Four
is.
and a half.
What's the over under is probably what 60,
56 and a
70.
half.
56.
60, 56 and a half.
Take
Yep.
the over in that one. Okay, that because like it's like yeah, you if you up late Saturday night and you want to see some scoring, Memphis and
Oh, I
UNLV,
thought you talking about Hawaii.
I'll be there. I don't know about y'all.
Wait,
I'll
wait,
be there.
wait. Is Hawaii getting that quarterback back this year?
Yeah,
The
the little loudmouth
Yeah, the
guy. Like
loudmouth.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I want.
he's
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
I would definitely want to turn into that game because he was talking a lot of noise last year and then went backing it up. But I would definitely want to check out that game. And you know what, Barry, it's the definition of insanity. I keep going back and going back, but I'm gonna look at the Florida State game, man. Hey, I might have a meltdown. I might be texting you, because I'm over here on the edge. But
I ain't got no choice.
you just want to
It's
see
at
it.
11. It's at 7 o'clock. It'll be
You want
nice. I have my day pretty much done. I can relax, and
and let somebody
if
screw it.
we gonna get that dub, it's gonna be all right. We
Yeah.
gonna be all
But
happy. One and
it's the
zero.
optics, man. It's not about getting the dub. It's how it looks, man. It's principalities to this smoky. It's principalities.
Come on now, Barry. Because
You
like
know,
if y'all win 27-24,
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed.
it's gonna feel like a loss.
It's
It's gonna
gonna
feel
be,
like a loss.
Let's go for
You
it,
know.
dog.
bro.
It
Even if
won't
we
feel like a loss. We'll just know that this season is gonna be yucky. Okay,
if
You don't know
we
me already?
that's
struggle coming out the gates with this team, I'm gonna be pissed. Like this should be one of them. Like I say, should be one of them games that you come out and you be like, okay, this is what you recruited these players for. You
Hmm.
should not have even one 5-star player on your team and let that team even stay in the game. And that's just it's like you said, it's expectations. If you Alabama and you got 48 5-star players, and you gonna play against a team that got a 2-star player, their best player, and they
Mm-hmm.
competing with y'all, you're gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, dude, what are we doing here? What are we
Mm-hmm.
doing? But it's
When
just something
will
about
we?
it, and I definitely want to see the UNC game because I want to see what Bill's team will look like this year. I
I
want to
see it,
Sorry,
see.
bro.
guys.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
I
Sorry.
mean,
Ren
because
Sinclair and Kendall Gray
I
on
see it.
NXT. I'll
I
see
see
y'all in a
it.
minute. I'll see y'all in a minute.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Bill says he's teaching. Bill says why he went back to teach. So I want to see now if these guys that have been in his system for a little bit, what have they learned? Because Bill's probably one of the best teachers of football you can get out there. Like I'm surprised more guys don't go to UNC. That's just me. But yeah, I definitely would want to see what they look like because we talking about some hot seats over here. His seat might be a little hot in UNC.
I don't think the seat is
Yeah,
hot.
not even.
It's
But
lukewarm.
see,
It might be
I don't
lukewarm.
even think it's lukewarm because it's like I mean, obviously, like Lombardi took the taking the fall for all that, so it's like he can kind of be like, look, man, Lombardi was doing all that, he was doing whatever like that. Like I'm just here trying to coach whatever like that. So like I don't think Belichick's he's doing UNC a favor. And you say like okay, like he's a good teacher, and yes, he is one of the greatest football minds of all time. But it's like at the collegiate level, it's like pros will like appreciate that. Like these kids, they don't care about all that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like not they can get not when they can go, down the street and get some more money or whatever like that. And we talked about that earlier. It's like I mean, for a kid in North Carolina, if you're a top notch recruit in North Carolina, you can go a little bit away from home and go down to Clemson. Let Dabo talk to you, or if you want to go a little bit further, go to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Kirby Smart. You want to go, go up a little bit. You got James Franklin now. You know what I'm saying in Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just
I cannot wait to watch that man play live, man. It's gonna be fun.
yeah. So I mean, it's just it's. I don't think North Carolina is like this. Like
Kalani Jordan. Gee.
I mean, but I think
yeah,
the expectations of what they thought they were going to get with Bill, his seat might be a little warm. He might have
they thought they were going to be the 33rd NFL team, and man, they
yeah
got down there and realized like college football is a totally different game. You cannot run the University of North Carolina football team the way you ran the New England Patriots. You
Nope.
can't
Nope.
no
because this is what happened. This is what happens because it's totally different. You can't you just can't. And Bill Belichick at his advanced age, I don't think he has the time or patience to adapt and adjust. He tried to bring in a bunch of old school NFL guys and stuff like that. He need to inject the best thing for him to do is to find some young coordinators, some young guys who got a fresh look at the game, who can help him adapt to today's college football.
Or
The
And
best
or
thing
he
he
can
can
do the
do is
Dion route
go
and go
away.
get some old players, you know what I'm saying, and bring them in.
No, he needs
And
to
help him
go
out.
away. You need to go away. Just stop. Don't ruin your legacy any more than you have. You
So
already
you
got
want
some
to so, so, so,
20-something-year-old little
you want
girl
Bill
running
Belichick
around.
to stop coaching college football? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I
I don't
do.
think he should have did it in the first place. I feel like I mean
Yeah,
because
he has nothing to prove.
if we can go all the way back to this, it's like I felt like he will never admit it. He really wanted that Falcons job. He really did. And when the Falcons were
well
like, you know what, no, we're not gonna give you total, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no. And then it's like pivoted to North Carolina. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna show them because then I'm gonna go to North Carolina. And then it's like, no, it's like,
well we had a there was a cushy seat for him. He turned it down though. He had a real nice cushy seat, but he said he didn't want to do it. I mean, he could have been sitting in Santa Clara, hey, doing whatever you want to do.
Yo,
Kyle, Kyle,
where's some
Kyle gave
home
him the
pretty?
hey, Kyle gave him the Julio Mundo hookup. Hey, he did.
yeah,
Kyle
I
told
mean,
him.
yeah, I again, I said this last year, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy because I was like, I don't think this is gonna work out in North Carolina. I was like, if they win 6 games, I'd be shocked, And then like people were like yelling and screaming at me and stuff like that. And it's like again, like I think they'll be better because they lost some look, toward the end of the season. They were playing much better. You know what I'm
They
saying?
were.
I give them that. They were playing much
Oh,
better. I felt like they were starting to click and kind of figure it out. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not very high on North Carolina. I don't know if you looked at their schedule. They do not have a great schedule. So I don't know, man. I don't like North Carolina a whole lot. Like I said, they start off with a game that's not going to be easy for them. And I just
If they lose
again
that game, man, you gonna know
Yeah,
already
I
how it's gonna
I
go down.
I really respect Bill Belichick. He is one of the best coaches, not just in football, but just coaches of all time. Um, they lose this game, then I think they got like a
they got
little
East
sister of the
Tennessee.
poor,
They got
you
East
know.
Tennessee.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then because then they have Clemson, then I think Pitt, then Duke. I'm not sure, but I just know if you have the schedule up serious, I think they got about 5 games in a row that they can lose all 5 of those games.
Hey, I hate to use the UNC reference, but he's starting to look like Michael Jordan when he would play baseball, and it's just not fitting. It's not right. It's not. It's not. It's like I said, if he don't at least win 7 8 games this year, I think that seat is gonna be like, you know what, Bill, thank you, bro. You came to start off
Okay,
with
so
us at
I
great.
just I just pulled it up just now. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm looking at it.
TCU, ETSU, and then Clemson, Notre Dame, Pitt, Duke, Syracuse, Miami. They could lose all of those games,
They're gonna
every
Oh,
lose
that
last
all
Notre
one.
of
Dame game gonna be a
No,
slaughter.
no,
That
no,
Notre Dame
no.
game is gonna be a slaughter.
They will
They
lose
could
all.
they could lose all those games in a row. The only game that I give them a shot at is maybe the Syracuse game, because Clemson should beat them, Notre Dame should beat them, Pitt should beat them. Like Duke losing Mensa to Miami which is still crazy how they literally lost him at midnight. Um,
Mhm.
um, so give them the Duke game. It's a rivalry game, but the game is in Durham. Syracuse isn't good, even though I love Fran Brown. Syracuse is just not a good football team. Um, and then they play Miami, and then of course they play the mighty Huskies. And then if you think you can go up, if you
I'm trying to
if
go
they
to that
think for a
game.
sec, if
Let's
they
go.
think for a second, is the game going to be in Hartford or what's it going to be at? It's
No,
going it's going
it's at their stadium.
it's going to be at their
We don't
stadium.
have any.
Yeah,
We don't have like stadiums where we can move the game. That's the biggest stadium in Connecticut. So,
Sweet.
um,
So if they think they can roll up there and beat the Huskies, like just walk in there and just show up and just flash that Carolina blue helmet and stuff like that, they got another thing coming. So it's like,
we got a little
yeah,
talent. We got some talent.
yeah. So again, I don't know. And then they end with Louisville, Virginia, NC State. Like I said, North Carolina fans sound off. Come at me, dog. Y'all were bad last year. Y'all might be worse this year. The schedule's terrible. It just don't lay out for you guys
But
good this year.
see, so if that's the
What are they
case,
going
do
to
you
be? Three
think
and
do you
eight,
think
3 and 8, or 3 and
do you
9?
think they let him go or do he walk away?
They give Bill Belichick the dignity to allow him to walk away because he's
Walk
Bill
away.
Belichick. If he was Bill Jones, they would fire him after they lose to Miami by 72 points.
And
You know
he got he's gonna finally go ahead and accept that standing offer that he have in Santa Clara.
what? Now again, like we can move on from this or whatever like, if you want to, but it's like I mean, like why? Why? Like
Because
no,
he still wants to coach.
just
He still
sit
wants to
down,
coach.
Bill. Like you don't
He still
need
wants to
this,
coach.
man. You
He
don't
still
need
wants to
this, dog. Like just go home. Just go home with
coach.
Jordan and just like hang out and chill and let her spend some money, whatever. Like that, take her shopping, whatever. Like just
But
go sit down.
Bill thinks he's like one of those old boxers. He got one more fight in him. He got one more fight in him.
like
He's
the
being
Mhm.
real.
thing is,
He Apollo Creed. He ain't gonna be satisfied till Dolph Lundgren
He
knock
got
his ass
one more
out
fight.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop the fight.
Mario Cristobal might be playing, Ivan Drago. Cause I feel like cause I feel like circle that, and that's Halloween too, which is funny. Circle that date after Miami probably beats them by 47 points and puts them in the ground. That might be Bill. Bill might be like, you know what? I don't know about this,
I
man.
mean, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, dude, if I'm like, how many Super Bowls do this dude got? Like 7 or 8 or something.
And none of that
As,
matters in the year
as
of
a
our
coach,
Lord 2026.
That's what I'm
None
saying.
of that
he's got
matters.
eight.
None of that
He's
What I'm
got
matters.
eight.
saying
None of that
is,
matters.
when I say he feels like he still got one more fight in him, if I'm Bill Belichick and I got 7 8 Super Bowl rings, I'm not even going back. I'm not even going to college.
you got a
Period.
love for
But he
coaching,
feel
man.
he
Yeah,
feel like he has
yeah.
one more
He's
fight
a
in him.
stubborn, grumpy old man. That's
He
what
Hmm.
he
feel like
is. I
he
don't want to
he
talk
feel like
about
he
him.
has that one
He's
more
finished.
run.
He's finished.
that one more run
He's
that he
finished.
has left to win some type of level of championship. And like I said, I think that's really what it came to. But I think Steve, I'm to
I'm
be honest with you.
But then, but then, but then,
I
but
think
then,
that's
in
the
the next breath,
same.
you stumping for him to come to the 49ers.
Yeah. I mean, because he wouldn't be in the front. He wouldn't be in the fold like that. He would
Why?
just
I mean, what do you need him there for? Kyle got it. He got it. He got it. He got it
mm,
under control.
But Kyle,
listen.
I'm like this. Kyle wants to only concentrate on offense, and Kyle loves to be able to just focus on creative
I don't
plays.
know. So I mean,
Probably
I don't know.
no. He wouldn't come back to be a coordinator. That's
No, of
he's
course
done.
No,
not.
no, no. But no, no, wait, wait, wait.
Just
Let's,
go.
for
Just,
anybody,
just go. Just go. Take your Viagra or take your
wait, wait.
Hims pill.
I thought it was
Keep
Bluetooth. I
stick
thought it
with
was
your
Bluetooth,
girl. And
man.
call it a day.
But let me, for anybody that's watching and they don't know, when he did not get the Falcons job, Kyle uh, made him an offer to be was associate head coach and just run the defense. Um, he turned it down for the North Carolina job. For anybody that's not watching, but if you're Bill Belichick, I wouldn't. I don't care if I'm doing. I could have been sitting in the front office in my corner and they just asked me, "Hey, Bill, what you think about this player?" Versus going back to college. I think he feels like he has that one more fight in him.
He has
But
it.
but that wouldn't be. I don't think Bill Belichick needs to be
He
like
doesn't.
grinding anymore.
He
You know what I'm
doesn't.
saying?
No, he
It's
don't.
like
He
yeah,
don't.
yeah. And I mean, in college football is a grind. You got to be out there. We talked about Dion last week, where I feel like Dion ain't grinding. Dion just showing up and expecting everybody just to all roads lead to Boulder. It's like Dion, you got again. No,
But
no, he was
wait,
dealing with his health
he
stuff
was
like that.
healthy. He was
Glad he
healthy.
built that. But it's like Dion got to get back out there and grind. Bill Belichick got to get out there and grind because it's not gonna come to you. It's not like the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to set up stuff like that, and you can be like Emperor Belichick. You have to recruit these young men. You have to bring them in. You gotta grind. And I don't know if Belichick has the energy to grind anymore. So that front office job might be the way to go. Maybe you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be it in San Francisco or wherever
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah,
He got energy to grind about one thing right now.
He grinding.
Okay,
hmm
that's the only energy he got. He
he
needs to
probably he
retire.
probably he probably only got energy
I'm,
for that.
he might be
I'm
watching it.
telling you, man. He like Rocky. You like we can't do that no more. We like regular people. We
Nah,
changing. I don't want
that's
to
one.
change. I like
That's
Yeah.
who
one of
I
the
am.
hardest things. That's one of the hardest things.
Yeah.
So
Moving right
listen, I'm
along,
done.
man.
I
Moving
don't want
right
to talk
along.
about
Yeah,
him
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. We talked way too much about a
No, you know
four
what
and
I'm
eight
gonna say?
fucking team.
Hey,
Like,
look.
let's talk about something else.
No, let me just say. Am I the only one that's still like tripping? That is like, how how are we getting football and it's not even Labor Day? I'm just still. It's
I don't
still
care.
ain't
Bring it
quite
to
set
me.
in yet.
Shoot it in my veins.
No, I mean
Bring it
it's
to me.
it's fine. It's fine by me. I mean it's like
I'm
these
just saying
these. I mean like it's just
it ain't
I,
quite
I don't
set
know.
in.
Like I don't know. I just it don't bother me that much because
I'm
it's
not
like again
fighting
I can see if it was a like I mean in truth be told I mean it's like the season actually starts Thursday. There's some like Division 2 games on
Hmm.
if you're interested in that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's like it's so you know
FanDuel and all
you
the
know so like
FanDuel
yeah.
brands, man. We're not sponsored by FanDuel, but FanDuel and
I mean,
them
I
company,
get
all the
things are
brands.
gonna change, dude, but it was just like how you always have it in your mind like Labor Day is coming up, start of college football
Yep.
season,
It's
and this
time to
week
change.
zero, it just quite ain't
It's
set
time to change.
in yet. I love it, I'll take it, but it just is weird.
Yeah.
No, I love it. It's awesome.
Jamar Chase left Bengals
Oof.
practice today with an injured knee. The San Francisco 49ers got a plus for guys on IR and injured and this, that, and the third.
Wait, who who
Um,
who got injured with the
Jamar
knee?
Chase.
That was
Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase. Yeah,
Jamar
I saw
Chase.
I saw Kyle was it Calvin Austin? He got helped off the field too
Yeah.
for the Giants. So that
Yeah.
really
Yeah, that chase clip was I was like,
It
ooh.
didn't look good. Nah,
That did
okay.
not look good. That was non-contact. That was all the things that you fear. It was non-contact. He wasn't running full speed. It was a changer. He was trying to change direction, and it was just that did not look good. So I look. I know Sirius don't care about that, but I like Jamar Chase. He's one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
Dad
hope
is
that.
angry with me. I know.
I thought
Right
it
now.
was Gentry. I
that
thought
is why
Gentry was done.
you have
I
your
thought
draft after the last preseason game. You
yeah.
do not have your fantasy draft
I'm
before
in
the last
14 leagues, man.
preseason
A couple
game.
of them are dynasties, and I do this.
Yeah.
A
Austin
couple of
No,
Gentry, I
but
thought
Jamar
it was
Chase
worse than
said,
that. They was like, no, it's just an ankle. He'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Genty,
that
like
they
they
look.
were, yeah, they looked out
Wait,
with Genty because like everything coming out of Vegas was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then it's like, okay, we're fine.
can we talk about how stupid the Arizona Cardinals are? They how you gonna run Jeremiah Love almost 15 damn times
Oh
in a
my god.
preseason game, and you ain't gonna have him for you might not have him for the season. How stupid
It's
are the
Arizona,
Arizona
bro.
Cardinals? They like
They're the Arizona Cardinals. They're the Arizona Cardinals, Barry.
Curl don't
yeah,
curl,
like you
bro.
don't think I can mess up a team and run a team bad? Hold my drink. Here you go. Let me run my
They are one of the
Cadillac into the
worst. They are
ground.
one of the worst ran teams in sports, not just football, in sports. And they continue to shoot themselves in the foot. They are like Yosemite Sam. They are like Wile E. Coyote. They are like any cartoon character you want to think of. It's like they just it is ridiculous how they continue to do these things. And it's just like I saw Love out there, and I'm like, why is he out there? Why is, why is he out there?
Why? Why?
Aaron, you talk about the Browns and some of the stuff the Browns be doing,
We
dude. The
touched the Browns in a
Cardinals,
minute.
bro, dude. And this is the even crazier part about it. Think about it. You the Browns. I mean, you the Cardinals, right? You got Connor. You got Benson. You pay.
All right, yeah.
You pay. What's his name? From the
Atlanta.
Falcons, right?
Yeah, Algier.
Yeah,
Algier,
Algier.
yeah.
Algier. And you know what you do with your pick? You draft another running back. Like I get it, and people want depth, but it's like, what are
That's
you
a
doing with
lot
all
of
these
depth.
running backs? And you got these running backs, but then the one that you just drafted, you like, you know what? He did. What was it, like a sprained ankle or something he had or
Something
something?
like
They
that,
let
yeah.
him. They let him rest, and it's like, you know
Yeah.
what? Go ahead and get 15 meaningless carries in the preseason. Like it don't
He
make no
got to
sense.
get his work in, guys. Like,
Yeah, it
yeah.
makes no sense.
Browns are defense, man.
None.
Um, speaking of what's going on, Mike Evans, bro?
Growing.
Y'all done touched on it
You hurt.
yesterday on the Forever Faithful podcast, and we
I
I
talked
think
about
they
it.
mean,
did that on
Yeah,
purpose.
talk to me, big dog.
yeah,
Did it on
honestly, bro,
purpose.
I think Mike Evans, because of age, and the ham has been an issue. You just manage it. You
Yeah.
manage it. It's something that you knew about it beforehand. And I'll be honest with you. If anybody in their right mind thought Mike Evans was going to see more than 4 snaps in the preseason, you've lost your mind. Um,
I'm
you
worried
haven't
about
you
him seeing
seen
4 snaps during the regular season.
you seen Brock play one drive. You've seen no Bosa. You've seen no Fred Warner. You've seen no Greenlaw. Like there are certain coaches, bro. You just automatically expect because they know that these older players are going to have these nagging injuries.
Yeah.
Don't expect to see them in the preseason, bro. I'm
I'm
just
not
being
worried about
honest
seeing
with
him in
you.
the preseason. But my biggest concern is the fact that he got hurt again at practice. And again, to borrow AI,
I don't. But is he
practice.
technically hurt, or they just? I think they managing it. I just think they
I
managing it.
don't know. Again, you don't slam your helmet if you're just managing a hamstring. I read the
It's
report was
not.
like
It's a growing. It's a growing.
you
So
still
I
don't
just think
slam
it's.
your helmet and throw your pads if it's just something you're trying to manage.
And
I
look,
mean,
man, look. We and with these groin injuries, man, they're lingering, man. The best
yeah,
thing, the only way they get better is rest. And if you're not
yeah.
sitting and resting and stuff like that, they're never gonna get better. I watched Andre Johnson deal a whole. He had a whole lost season. You remember that he had that hamstring injury where it took a whole season away from him because the best way to deal with these groins and these hamstrings is rest. But then if you're still going out there trying to play, it won't get any better. It might not get any worse, but it won't get any better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like again, like we'll see. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah, we'll see.
he don't need preseason.
He'll
Let's be
be
honest. Like,
he'll
yeah.
be resting.
Mhm.
Like I say, I don't think I didn't expect to see him nowhere. I think it's more so with anything with a hamstring, you already know it may cause a groin, and vice versa. You have a groin
Mhm.
and it causes a hamstring, and I just
Yep.
think it's one of the things that he probably thought he can get a good little run in. It's like, oh, tweak the groin. So now you gotta really rest. Now you gotta sit down and rest. I'm not really concerned about it. Like I said, we'll
That's
see.
a long plane ride to Melbourne though.
Yeah, it is. It is. He might need to stay. He might need to stay back. He might need to stay back because Strickland been looking real good over here.
That's what I'm
Man,
just saying. That's a long plane
yeah.
ride to Melbourne, even from Frisco. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Let,
long plane
let,
ride out there.
let,
Mhm.
let that young buck take game one, and
Mhm.
you get ready for game two.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you picking up what I'm putting. I'm like Mike Evans might not play that first game.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we did touch on that last night. Like we're not like even Kittle. Like I don't think Kittle should play first game. Kittle, go get your Coke and smile. Like I said last night, dude, go
He
get
gonna
your
go to
Coke and
Australia. He
smile.
gonna go to
He gonna go
Australia
over there
because
with
he
Harry
gonna
Allen.
go over there, but he might not play. He definitely gonna go over
Preseason,
there and he gonna like fight a kangaroo and drink a Foster's or something like that. He gonna
yeah,
go over there. You know what I'm saying? But like,
preseason,
yeah,
yeah, man.
He
He
gonna
need to,
get
he need to
his
have his duty
balloon
nice and
rocket and
warm.
everything. You know what I'm
oh
talking about?
yeah.
I mean,
He gonna go to Australia and be like, "Where's the Outback Steakhouse at?" And
yeah.
it's like, we don't have those. We don't
But
have those here, George.
wait a minute, Barry, do you think Neighbors plays? Barry, do you think Neighbors plays week one? We talking injuries.
Mhm.
You think Neighbors is
Yeah,
ready?
I think he does. I think he
Yep.
looks good.
Yep.
Do you
I
think
think
you
he
let him
does.
play?
And I said it to you, Larry. I think OBJ makes the team.
Me
I know
too.
he making
Even
team.
though they saying he on
Yep.
the bubble, they saying he on the bubble, but I'm like,
He
I
gonna
don't
make the
know.
team.
He
Yeah, he
making
gonna
the
make the
team.
team.
It made they cut Juju, which was one. But if Calvin Austin really is injured, like I think he is, which it looks like it's a ACL something, I
He's
think
a
that just
speed
clears the
guy,
path for
so
OBJ to. Yeah, I think that clears the path for OBJ to make the
I
team.
think OBJ
I
was making it
mean,
anyway. To be honest with you,
I think he makes it anyway because Barry, you know why I say this? I could see Slayton getting moved because he was already on the block last year.
Hmm.
The
they
way
not just pay
OBJ's been
Slayton.
playing,
But who wants him? They've been
that's the
having him on the
problem.
block ever since they signed him up to that contract. That's the
Yeah,
worst thing
that's the
Joe Shiggy
problem.
did was sign that fool.
And what's the other dude that they got? That your Giants got? Jalen?
The rookie?
No,
Oh,
the other
Jalen
guy.
Hyatt? Oh, please,
Yeah,
we don't talk about that fool. We don't talk about
that
that fool.
dude. I mean, they keep get how many opportunities have they given that dude, and he doesn't produce?
Yeah, he ain't got no opportunity. He just carrying somebody's number. That's all that is.
I mean, that
They
dude, they
wait for
give
him to
him so
cut.
many
They wait for him to
opportunities.
go.
So if you've been for what 2 years now, you've been trying to move on from Slayton. Jalen ain't producing. Like you say, Austin is hurt.
Hmm.
OBJ makes that roster, bro.
Again, I
Oh
think
Yeah.
yeah, he makes the roster, no doubt,
you're
no
pitching
doubt.
it as though OBJ was not going to make the roster regardless.
No, I
Well, he
didn't. I
was
didn't.
kind of on the bubble at first. At first, he was
No,
kind of on
no,
the bubble.
that's what you heard. I said
Hmm.
it clears the path for him to easily make the team.
No, but I'm
He
saying he
will
worked
make
this
the team.
by him
Yeah.
being productive. He worked his way up that depth chart.
Oh,
I actually
absolutely.
think OBJ gets snaps. I think he gets significant snaps
He's your wide
because
receiver
he's been
too.
getting open.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll get anywhere from 30 snaps this year a game.
Yeah,
I don't see a world where you don't have him, Neighbors, and Malachi Fields as your one, two, and three receivers,
Yeah,
respectively.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Barry, remember what I
Okay,
said? I said,
great.
dude, you don't.
That looks like a
Barry,
steal.
I text Barry and I say, Barry, I say, you don't see him as your number one or not your number two, but as a slot, that
Mm-hmm.
third option. Oh, yeah, OBJ has enough in the tank. He'll cook your third corner, or your fourth corner.
Yeah,
He'll cook
absolutely.
them.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest, he'll still if on as a third receiver, he'll still be the fourth best receiver on the team because I don't know if y'all saw it, Isaiah Likely looked good.
I
They
did. I
they
did. I did see that. I
Yeah.
did see that. Yep.
they are raving about him. So
Yeah.
it's just makes his life a lot easier. He can come in and doesn't have to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? As the Yankees about to lose a
Barry,
game.
just make sure you get that
Jeez.
dude a 11 and a half. Don't let him wear the 12. Get him the 11 and a half.
Who?
Likely. Get him the 11 and a half,
Oh
not the
man.
12.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick. Even though I don't want to talk about it, I feel like y'all always force me to talk about the Texans. I will. Um. So Higgins goes down.
Pay that man his money.
Pay that man
Um.
money.
So then, basically, you trade for Keyshawn Booty, which again is like that was a guy who I thought they should have traded for like early in the offseason. But then now
I
they
like that.
did. But and I like that. Like I said, I'm still mad at him for that catch in the playoff game. But still, like, welcome aboard. Like But then it was like it was something that I didn't notice until it was brought to my attention by a friend of mine. He was like, "Yo, Steve, where's Tank?" And I was like, "What do you mean, where's Tank?" He was like,
Oh,
Tank ain't been practicing." So
oh,
then earlier this afternoon, this evening, the story comes out that Tank Dell is quote nowhere near close to playing. He might miss this season too. He's resuming football activities, but apparently something happened earlier in camp to where Tank Dell has not practiced in 2 weeks. Serious, he hasn't practiced in 2 weeks. Today, 15 days to be exact, because I looked it up. Last time he practiced was August 10th. I am worried, because everything coming out of Houston is because I felt like I kind of read the tea leaves. It's like, okay, well, Higgins goes down. What I mean, okay, well, we have Tank, but then it's like, no, we don't. We don't have Tank because even Tank might not play. So then now we need another receiver now. So things are looking up for the Texans receiving group, and I'm just not having a good time. Not good. Because C.J. Stroud needs somebody to throw to besides Nico Collins. So,
yeah,
he wants his money too, man. Pay him.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I like the trade, and Tank. You know, the thing about Tank is, you know, we've all said it before. He's light in the ass.
Very small man.
Very small, light in the ass. So I'm gonna say he would probably be a pup. I wouldn't want Tank to turn into a mixing issue where, you know, it's like all this undisclosed stuff. You think he's coming back
I mean, it's very out in the open, but like we need him back.
I mean, if I'm like I say, most people in Houston thought that you were gonna see Tank at some point. You know, he's coming back. It's gonna be a little while. I even thought maybe he, you know, maybe not pup, but maybe he's just not activated for the first couple of games because he's light in the ass.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was like, okay, we'll see Tank around like week 5. Something like that, whatever like that. Yeah. And now, like, if you go on a pup list, if we go on a pup list, you ain't gonna see him till at least week. What you gotta sit out the first 8, whatever like that on the pup list.
Six. It's 6 games.
6. Okay, yeah. So now it's like, man, like we might not, if at all, might not see Tank till like Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to think, but it's like, again, like that's just something that like that's the one of my biggest concerns. Is now even bigger now because it's like my 2 biggest concerns was who is going to rush the quarterback other than Anderson and Hunter. So then they got Clowney, which Clowney looked good in that preseason game. I don't care what y'all say. Clowney looked good. So I was like, okay, all right. And then I was like, well, who is C.J. Stroud going to throw the ball to besides Nico Collins? And man, Noel's back at practice. Jalen Noel looked good. That things are coming up with that.
But they did sign Shepard and what's the other guy?
Shepard and
Zay Jones.
Zay Jones.
Yeah, I mean,
Zay Jones. Zay Jones.
Yeah. Zay's good for like 2 games. And he's as long as he's not pressed into that
season, bro, not just 2 games.
Yeah. No, the thing about Zay is Zay got that money to be a number 1. Zay's not a number 1. Zay's a number 3.
Yeah, I mean, and then of course, like Giants legend Sterling Shepard, you know, coming aboard. Yeah. Like, I mean, that you can't, you know, like
coming on home. But I mean, but if Booty can pick up the offense, I think him next to Collins, they could ride that out.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like all is not like doom and gloom. It's just like I really like Higgins was coming on to the end of the season. I was like, man, okay, so Nico Collins healthy, you know, stuff like that, and then we have Tank maybe, and then, you know, it's just I was looking forward to seeing this offense at full strength for the first time in a year and a half, and it's not gonna happen. So I'm kind of bummed out.
Before we get out of here,
offense like that in Houston.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, Deshaun Watson attempted to walk back a comment.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm not too sure if he did more damage than good by just walking it back.
He's an idiot. And Larry, I know that's your guy, but it's like, good Lord.
I wouldn't have walked it back. That's just me.
I wouldn't have walked it back.
I wouldn't have walked it back either. It's like my grandmother always told me, baby, the cover up is worse than the crime. Just say what you said. Don't because he didn't think he was going to be named the starter. He said that as a man. He said that as a man who thought he was gonna be on his way out, and then it's like, actually, Deshaun, you just he's like, you know what, y'all know, I just be talking, man. Like I just be playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Roof, dog pound. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Like it's just like,
exactly. Pow wow. Pow wow. I don't know. I don't know who was having a worse week, him or Ennis Cantor. She acting a fool out in that basketball game the other day. I don't care what anybody. I'm calling Ennis Cantor she and her.
well, I mean, those are his pronouns that he want to go by. So yeah,
That's his pronouns now, bitch ass.
But is Deshaun Watson really having a bad week, man? He got
It
named,
ain't
he got named the
great.
starter. He
It
got
ain't
named the
great.
starter. He got named the starter.
Yeah, that's a setup. If you go to the website, the executivesview.com website, you read my article on why the Cleveland Browns made the right decision to name him the starter. It's all because you can't go worse. You can't start with Shador Sanders and then bring in Watson. You start with Watson and then 3 games in you bring in Shador.
What if Watson goes out there and balls out?
You and I both
Yeah.
know. You and
What
I
if he go
both
out there and
know
ball
that
out?
is not happening, Larry. Stop
But
it.
what if he go out there and ball out?
Larry.
man, Larry, like,
What if he go out there and
He
ball
did
out?
a check down to a running back and threw it 5 yards short.
I don't,
Ennis
dude. I
Cantor.
don't like the way. I don't like the way they were doing. I don't like the way that they were doing this whole shuffling stuff.
blame everybody else.
Man,
Blame
listen,
everybody else. Everybody
listen.
throw the
I'm
whole
just saying,
team away.
I'm
Build it
just saying,
around
what if-
Deshaun.
He's
Like,
on
just
he's
saying,
on the
what if he goes
last
out
year
and
of his contract, Larry. It's not
Because-
that serious, and
No,
it is the
because you know
Cleveland
what?
Browns. It ain't
No,
that
because
serious.
he actually his contract is crazy the amount of dead cap money that they would hit, right? But I'm gonna
No,
tell
but this
y'all
is
this.
the last year. This is the last year, Larry.
Yeah, no. He
that was a
this
5-year
year.
deal, and that had to be three. That was like 3 or 4 years ago when he signed that deal.
This
No,
is the
I gotta
last
find it.
year
I
of
gotta,
his deal.
no, yeah, but I gotta find it. I'll send it to y'all. But he has a crazy dead cap hit, right?
It
I
doesn't
can-
matter. This is the last year of his deal. So if he
But this is
outplays the last year of his deal, great. You still aren't bringing him
there.
back. Like
But this
it's
is what I'm gonna tell
they're going
you.
into the draft next year, or they're going to see what they got in
No,
Shador Sanders. Like let him
Shador,
play.
dude. If you listen to Barry, to Barry, bro, I think that the plan is Shador is gonna be the future, bro. I don't think they're taking a quarterback next year. I think
That's
Shador is gonna
fine,
be the
but
future.
that's why you have to let this dude play because it's the last year of his deal.
Yeah,
You can't have
Yeah.
that money sitting on the bench. Let him play his way out of Cleveland.
exactly.
And
Because then
done with it.
the Browns are probably going to draft a quarterback next year. They're gonna be
I don't think
5 or
they
6
will.
really good ones coming out. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think
It's
they
like,
will. I don't think that they will.
why? Why?
I think the plan is to run with Shador. If you listen to
They-
Based on
drafted
what? Based on what? Based on what?
Listen what the-
if you listen to
They
what
drafted two
Andrew Barry
quarterbacks last
said,
night, man.
if you listen to what Andrew Barry said, he was kind of hinting that Shador is going to be.
Andrew Barry say a lot of things. None of them true. Like it's
So,
like
that's
There
all
is
I'm
no
saying, bro.
dead cap. Larry, there is no dead cap. Like the dead cap is 86 some change, but they can.
if they would have released him this year, right? If they would have released him this year, then it would have been that would have been the dead cap. But if this is the last year of his deal, there is no dead cap to speak of. Yeah.
But this is the worst deal that they ever did, and the Cleveland Browns have done some doozies. This is the last year of it. This deal has ruined that franchise. This was a playoff team, and they ruined it. They couldn't pay, or they didn't want to pay Myles Garrett. I mean, Denzel Ward is in purgatory. This deal is just a
The quarterback
disaster.
for them
And
was
this is
Baker
it. This is the
Mayfield,
last
and
year.
They ran him out of town. That was the quarterback for Cleveland.
And
They ran him out of town.
And he about to lead the Bucks to a playoff, maybe the NFC Championship game. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, the Bucks are good.
Bucks are good. Bucks are good.
It's all Baker Mayfield has to do is not mess it up.
Yep.
I need
Bro.
them.
He might though.
I need a Booker to
He
start
might,
healthy.
Yeah, just don't
about to-
do too much, coach. Just
Serious.
don't do too much.
I'm about to send it to you. Bro.
Impossible for Baker Mayfield to not do too much. That's what makes him good and what makes him tear your hair out because he always does too much. He can make that throw that makes you be like, oh my god, and then he will be like, oh, that's Baker. That is the Baker Mayfield experience. I've been watching this kid since he was at Texas Tech.
Baker.
I've been watching this kid since he was at Lake Travis in high school. It's like this is what he does. It's what makes him good and also what makes him like get him off my team. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Serious, I just sent it to y'all. Deshaun Watson has a 82 million dead cap hit.
If he was released now, right?
No, no. If he's released at any point,
Oh,
because
jeez.
he carries 40.9 this year
They're
and another
not
51.
releasing him.
They're not gonna
50,
release him. No, they're
he
not.
They're
carries
not going to
36
release.
million in 27 and 51 million in 28
Yeah, I'm
in
looking
dead
at it.
cap.
Good
In dead
grief!
cap.
I did not
They're
know that. Holy
not.
smokes! He's not going anywhere. He ain't going nowhere.
They're not. They're not cutting him.
Yeah, he ain't
It's
going nowhere.
cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to
Yeah.
keep her.
No, what it
Yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
it's cheaper to
Yeah, it's
have
right here.
him ball out, have him ball out,
I can't see that.
and trade
Seriously.
him. Somebody
Okay.
may take it on. Somebody may be just as stupid and take it on. That's where that's the problem. Somebody he might go out and ball out because think about it on surface, dude. Sean Watson,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
he could reclaim anything close
Jeez.
to what he was a really good player. Really good player.
But see, that's the thing, though, man. It's like everybody keep like, it's like you get that first hit off the Deshaun pipe, and you chasing that high ever since, man. It's like I don't know, man. It's like messing around with Deshaun Watson. You're gonna be stealing somebody VCR, man. You're gonna be in Debo chicken coop, man. You keep chasing that, and I feel like I had to tell
I'm not
somebody else that, man.
chasing it,
You still chasing that Deshaun Watson from 6
but
7 years ago. It's like that guy don't exist no more,
You
Larry.
know what I'm gonna
I
say? You
don't
know
think
what
he
I'm gonna say
exists
that?
anymore.
You know what I'm gonna say that, and I'm being hopeful, bro. Sam Darnold was literally on the scrap heap, pulled himself up.
There it is.
Mike Vick was literally on the scrap heap, pulled himself up.
He was also in prison.
Yeah, but yeah, we ain't say this that too. But I'm just saying is that
No, I mean, let's tell the whole story. It's not like Mike Vick was like
yeah,
in the CFL trying to
but
work
he
his way
was,
back to the end. He was in
but he didn't.
prison.
When he first came back, he wasn't looking like Mike Vick. He was looking like Rusty Vick. And you've seen guys who can pull themselves up. So that's why I'm optimistic for Deshaun to being
I'm
able to
not.
maybe he
Man, I
can
don't
But
know
make.
why
but
you're
but again, but
optimistic about
again, it's
that
like
shit.
Sam Darnold didn't have an injury. He just played for the Jets. Mike Vick
Well, he played for a couple
was
He's
places
strong.
and he was
He's a
not
yeah,
that
strong.
good.
his injury was playing for the Jets. That was Sam Darnold's like injury. That was what's holding him back, playing for the
He wants
Jets.
to revitalize his career.
Yeah,
Playing
it's
for the
like
Cleveland Browns is not going to revitalize his career.
I
Period.
mean Baker
Don't do it.
Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. You just pointed out Baker Mayfield was literally.
Baker Mayfield didn't turn into the Baker Mayfield we know until he got away from Cleveland.
But no, Baker Mayfield was
Mayfield
balling
was
out with the Browns, and then the Browns were
He
like, "No,
was.
thank you," and then he went to Tampa. You know what I'm saying?
He went to
It's like
Tampa.
Baker.
Well, he
If
took
the
a
Mayfield
Browns
was
were
he went to
smart,
Detroit.
Baker Mayfield would
He went to
still
the
be their
Rams
quarterback.
first.
Oh yeah, he went to the Rams. That's right. He went to the
He
Rams.
was
Stafford like was yeah, and yeah,
He
exactly.
went to
So
the
it's like
Rams.
he,
He went to the Rams. He went to
He went to
the
the
Carolina
Panthers.
Panthers.
the
And then he went
Panthers.
yeah, he went to the
The
Panthers too.
the
Yep.
Panthers. Yeah, the
Yep.
Panthers was
And
like,
they had
"No,
Sam
thank
Donald.
you."
They had
They
him
was
and
like,
Sam Donald.
"Yeah, him and Sam Darnold were there."
Him and
Yeah,
Sam Donald. Yeah, bro. So
yeah,
this
that's
is
yeah.
quarterback people.
Jets,
And
they
I
left the
I tell
Browns.
y'all right now, I think Kyler Murray is gonna make a resurgence this year.
I think Kyler Murray's
I
going to be
do.
a beast.
I
I
think
do.
Kyler Murray's gonna make a resurgence.
I
It's
tried to
I
bet
easy
him
do.
when
to
you
get one,
got
but
you got
he's the
Jefferson to
quarterback I'm
throw
looking at.
to. Might as well.
Look, it ain't just Jefferson. It's Jefferson. It's Addison. Like they got a
Yeah,
good
they got
core.
some
They got a couple good receivers in
Hawkinson,
Minnesota. Like yeah,
Hawkinson. They got a pretty good
yeah.
tight end. They
Mm-hmm.
got some weapons. And and this is why I'm being optimistic. I'm saying I'm being optimistic, right?
They're the Deshaun
We have
guy.
not seen this real Cleveland offense.
There is
You
no
haven't
Cleveland
seen
offense. What are you
Judkins.
talking about?
No, you haven't seen Judkins. You haven't seen Fannin. You seen a little
What
bit
are you talking
of
about? Detroit
Concepcion.
fans sucks donkey doo doo. What are you talking about?
You have not serious. Have you seen this real Cleveland offense? Let me know.
There is no Cleveland offense to speak of.
Take your Steelers hat off, bro.
There is no Cleveland offense to speak of.
Coach, have you seen this? Have you seen this Cleveland offense?
I mean, not with Deshaun Watson.
But I'm
No,
saying, have you seen it with Judkins ain't
we
played all
we we. we
preseason.
I mean,
Judkins ain't played all
saw some
preseason.
glimpses of it early in like last season when you had Fanning, you had Junkins
Yeah,
before he went down. Like
Fannin hasn't played.
Jerry Judy. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah,
Fannin
again,
hasn't played. Bond played a little bit.
the
Concepcion played a
the
little bit.
problem is
You
again,
only got flaws, Larry. For me, to make a
it's
point.
not everybody else. Like what me and Sears are trying to say is it's not everybody else. It's like Judkins was putting together an all-time rookie season before he went down. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like Fannin is a emerging young pass catcher in the league. It's like Jerry Judy is still a very good wide receiver. It's like they have talent on that offense. We talked all last season about guess what? The Browns actually have talent on this offense. If Shador doesn't mess it up, they could actually produce and do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, again, we have not seen this offense with Deshaun Watson. Sure. It's like, but I don't know what we're gonna get from Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
And
that's what I want to see.
that's the wild card. What do we get from Deshaun Watson? And so far, the early returns aren't good, Larry. And I
They're
don't care
not
how
good.
I don't care how much you're rooting for Deshaun Watson. The early returns are not
They
good,
they not good, but you have not seen
You said
this
but.
full Cleveland offense the entire preseason. You have it.
and you won't, and we won't see it for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we won't see it for a couple of weeks. Like I said,
There's no, there's
you
no
haven't seen. Like I said, Judkins hasn't taken not one snap.
As he should not. Yeah,
Bond has barely played. Concepcion played a couple of.
Concepcion got hurt.
Den,
Concepcion got hurt.
Denzel
Yeah.
has only played a couple of
Mhm.
snaps here and there.
Uh-huh.
Like you have not.
So let me
Jerry
get this
Judy
straight.
been in
Let me
hoodie
get this
season
straight.
all.
You were
Jerry
trying
Judy
to
has not
make
even sniffed the field.
Let me get this straight. You were trying to tell me that two rookies, a second-year player, actually two rookies, two second-year players is going to magically equate to this Cleveland offense being able to do something. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
They some pretty good second year players. I'm just being. I'm
Okay,
just
with
being
that
fair.
being said, this show is
They
over,
some pretty
man.
good.
I'm gonna get you guys out of here real quick,
Coach,
man.
what did you just say, dude? I had Judkins on my fantasy team. Judkins was a absolute
He's coming off
monster,
a
bro.
leg injury, bro. A major
Take your
leg
Steeler hat
injury.
off, bro. Take your Steeler. I know you want to
Now,
see him so bad,
is
bro.
he or is he not coming off a leg injury? I can be a Giants fan and say that.
Bro,
Why you gotta be a
Is he or is he not
Giants
coming off a
fan?
leg injury?
Why?
I'm
How
also
did- how did I get
talking
into
to
this?
I'm also talking to the guy who got his faith in a 49-year-old guy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing,
Is this a
and I'll
Steeler conversation?
Go ahead.
Conversation, or is this a conversation where you were trying to convince me that the Cleveland Browns have offense based off of two rookies, of which both of them coming off injuries?
Have you-
No.
What's
Two
two rookies
rookies
coming off
players, both
injury?
of them coming off injuries, and two rookies, one of which is hurt now, and a quarterback who's skipping passes to receivers in training camp and
I'm saying
preseason
you
game.
have not seen this. You have not seen this fully assembled Cleveland offense. You have not seen it, bro.
Name
Okay.
me the last
You're
time a
not.
Okay,
Cleveland
okay.
offense was decent.
So let me jump in here real quick, and I'll just say this. So they start off with Jacksonville, tough. Then they play the Bucks, tough. Then they play a very good Carolina defense, and then they play the Steelers, also a pretty good defense. So it's like, this Browns offense that you want to see at full strength, they're gonna get tested early. We're gonna see what they made of very early on.
And that's what I want to see.
Because they're hitting the ground running. They start their first month of the season. They're playing four really decent defenses right out the gate.
And that's
So
what I want to see. That's what I
we'll
wanna
see. Mhm.
Like I said, you guys I'm gonna put it like this, and we can get up out of here. I don't want to see how a guy look with guys that he would never throw to in a regular season. I want to see how he looks with the guys that he is gonna play with. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'll get you guys out of here, Coach. You know what to do.
Look, man. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. Look,
Do you want to see? You gonna see Drew Aller in week 4, and he's gonna be
no
throwing
way,
to all your
no
starters.
way, no way.
We're not gonna see
Let's
Drew
not
Aller.
do that.
Go ahead.
No. Look, all right, man. Like
Nice
big ups
try,
to everybody. Like, it's like if you're still tuning in, welcome to All Dogs Go to the End Zone, our number one Cleveland Brown show on on the internet.
The only Cleveland Browns show on the internet.
the number one Cleveland Browns show on the internet. So it's like all dogs go to the end zone every Tuesday night here on Executive's View. But
No competition.
But anyway, man, look, y'all know how I do, man.
There's a lot more worse things than the Browns happening in Ohio.
Make sure I'm Corey breaking news and Larry did a full breakdown of their owners activities on Forever Faithful Nation. Make sure you tune in.
I don't know who this
It's
Joe
like-
guy
He
is.
was just in the wrong place.
Yeah,
at the wrong
it's
time.
like look. It will not cost you $140 to listen to Forever Faithful Nation. It costs you a lot less. They'll get you. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I know
On
it's late, but I'm
Spotify,
not. Yeah, yeah,
TikTok.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know who
going
this Joe
to.
guy is.
I'm not
Keep
going
going.
to. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because this is a family show. So, anyway, if you see the link, if you see the show, share the show. Go to executivesview.com. Check us out. I got some stuff coming down the pipe, some articles and stuff like that as we get ready for college football. There's this thing called baseball still going on.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
got some stuff cooking because the baseball
Nice,
team I
nice.
root for, stupid. The big dumb Astros continuing to do stupid things. Jeff Bagwell running this team right into the ground.
Y'all beat the Yankees today, though.
Like, I
We
don't
had a
care. I
basketball
don't
game
care. I
earlier.
don't care. That's it's one. It's one. Guess what? There'll be a game tomorrow. There'll be a game that can lose tomorrow. Anyway,
Wait,
uh,
Steve. Wait. Before you get out of here,
I'm
man.
trying to close out because
What actually gave this dude? He has GM duties. Who? Why does he even have a key card? Why?
look, it's reverse Moneyball, man. It's like we had the smart analytics guys running the team, and we were making the playoffs every year, and won a couple World Series, and now the big dumb old school, you know, I'm going with my gut. Now we got the big dumb old school baseball guys running the team now, and look what happens. But anyway, God is good.
All the
All the
time.
All the
time.
time.
Make sure you drink y'all water. All right, stay hydrated, and of course, from Shaolin, Pittsburgh, H Town, Connecticut, DMV, Wu Tang is for the children. Peace.
Appreciate you, big dog, man. Pleasure sharing the space with him. Larry, you know what to do. Get inside of here, Mr. Dog Pound himself.
Man, it's been fun tonight, y'all. I'm being an idiot tonight, but it's been fun. I got a tear in my eye now, man. I gotta get it out. Look, hey, me and Steve, we gonna walk to the ledge and look over that Astros ledge together, man. We staring down at it. But like I say, check out tomorrow. Y'all gonna be back in the house backstage business. If you didn't watch Forever Faithful Nation, go back and watch it. It's on our socials. It's on our website. Go back and check it out. Even if you're in the car, you can listen to it in the car. Really good show last night. Breaking news and Corey, they did an awesome job breaking down everything. And like I say, always a pleasure. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. All right, fellas.
Appreciate you, big dog, man. Pleasure sharing the space with that guy. You know what to do, villain. Get inside that big homie.
Yeah, appreciate everybody listening to our show. Great show. Make sure you get out there and listen to Forever Faithful. They do great stuff over there. Shout out to our sponsors. Get to our website. We got so many great deals on our website. Executiveview.com/deals. We affiliate with such great partners like the NFL Shop, Fanatics, WWE Shop. ProMead is one of our bigger sponsors. Norvid, VPN. You want to protect your identity, you can get that too. We got a lot of great stuff on there. Check us out. See you guys tomorrow. We got backstage business. A lot of fun stuff going into Saturday, Sunday weekend main event. And NXT was great tonight. Thank you, thank you, Kendall Gray. Thank you, Ren Sinclair. I love you so much. Peace out. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir, man. Pleasure sharing the space with that guy, man. They already talked about it, man. The Forever Faithful podcast yesterday, man. Those guys did a really good job, man, talking about the 49ers and things of that nature. Tomorrow, we are back in the building talking about everything around the world of WWE. We got a major PLE coming up, Saturday night's main event, which is going to be on Sunday, Labor Day weekend, I believe. So that's not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. Rumor has it that we may be doing a little post show after that, man. So looking forward to breaking that thing down, man. I swear to goodness, at some point I'm gonna be able to transcribe and get our chats on screen, man. Because believe me, man, those things be popping, man, in that wrestling thread. So shout out to Corey, Miss Stacy, Villain, Coach from doing a thing in that chat, man. It's so much fun, man. Special shout out to our friends for rocking with us, man. Our friends at Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast, my homie Trev over at the Playbook podcast. All the other podcasts that have been rocking with us, man. Sid Virginia, Kayla K. And just so many different guys that have put their hands in the pile and moved this thing forward, man. Everybody who's come by contributed, in some way, shape, or fashion. Wicked Bitter, my dad, Breaking News, so many different other guys and girls that have come through and helped us out, man, and push this envelope forward. Get to our website, the blogs, the merchandise, all of our affiliate partners, man, Fanatics, NFLshop.com. We got Texas Longhorn stuff, Penn State stuff, all the different stuff that's out there. Catalina Crunch, Dew Wipes, all the different things, man. So definitely support our sponsors, support our affiliate links, man. And I always close out my shows like this, man. God is good, even though sometimes people are not, man. God bless. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.